Welcome to another chat. Still some nerves going on here, but it's okay because we're gonna clear it through our voice with my girl Anna. One moment here, let me just grab her.
Hello.
Ooh.
Let me just straighten out my little view here. There we go.
Was that you singing right there? Because I was like, I need that right now. That was really. I was trying to sing a little bit before we got on the call because, yeah, they seem to get easier, but they aren't.
I see. Yep.
They just get a little nerve-wracking. You're sideways, but we can talk like that.
That's not gonna work. Okay, there we go.
There she is. Hello, everyone. Yes, welcome to the call, everyone. Thanks, Anna, for joining. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Nice. Thanks for asking me, Anissa. It's a pleasure to be here and talking about my favorite subject.
And what was that?
Singing, and how people should be everyday singers, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah. So, absolutely. Anna and I met over a year ago now at a little business conference, entrepreneur type vibe place. And Anna got on the stage and she made us, or she didn't make us, but she invited us to do an Om while she was in her kind of like little mini lecture. And right away I was like, that's my girl. I love her. I was like, yes, that is everything right there, you know? And I was like so drawn to you. I think I like found you in the bathroom later and I'm like, yeah, maybe be friends. Yeah.
Okay. I love it. It's so scary for people, you know? And as we talked about earlier, Anissa, you know, it's really about being seen and heard. And being seen and heard for not just being perfect, but for being messy and for being allowing it all to be seen. And here's the thing, not me abandoning me. Singing is just the medium. Singing is the medium for rejection or love. For all of the warts and funky notes and strange things that come out of us.
Yeah, there's definitely those, you know, especially the more years we leave, like, because I used to sing a lot as a kid. I used to love it. And then I stifled myself or allowed, you know, brotherly love. I'd like to blame them, but it was me too. I should have just rebelled against them. But they'd be like, shut up. And eventually I did. And so I blame them, but I know it's me because I should have just like, you know, went through it still because I loved it because it really helped me as a kid. And then now it's like I'm kind of remembering how it feels like just to allow yourself to be weird with it and be off cue. And if you don't strike that chord, whatever that really means, you know, like it doesn't really matter. It's just about like expressing and getting that out. And that's what I love about you and like your offering. I find it so interesting. First of all, too, I was seeing that you had opened for Deepak Chopra and Maya Angelou. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah.
So you've been doing this for many years.
What's that? And it's not
You've been doing this for many years, teaching the voice lessons and the journey of the voice.
Yeah, and you know, I just want to say a couple things because you've just said a lot. Like, and if people are listening and if they have heard you say, you know, that important point where somebody stifled your voice and you say, well, yeah, but I stifled my voice. Yes and no. Because I think this is so key for everybody. Like, it wasn't safe for you to have your voice back then. And safety is absolutely 100% the key. Like, for ourselves to be safe, to allow our full instrument to shine, we have to have that sense of safety. So back then, you didn't have that, whether you knew it or not. It doesn't matter. It didn't feel safe to you, and now it does. So you see how both exist, and that now we are doing to ourselves what was done to us, but we didn't have a choice then. So we just have to bring the compassion in. What I just had to jump in and bring compassion to all of our choices around our voice, because being seen and heard is a big thing. So anyway, there we go. Continue.
That is true. No, that is true. And I was kind of going on a crazy rampant there. So thanks for reeling it in for a second. And it's interesting. Two things I want to say. First thing is, as we're talking, and today I've been noticing I have like tension through my jaw, and like sometimes I'll like equalize it and do this like action, or like massage it or reiki it. But singing really helps it too. But it's just something I want to bring note of. It's just interesting. I always want to like stretch it out. I think not just like me, but I think a lot of the world has these kind of, issues with the throat chakra, whatever you want to call this region of communication. And yeah, like you said, being seen and allowing yourself to just show up in whatever way is okay.
And that is, we could back up 100 steps from there, couldn't we? Because that is really hard to allow ourselves, because there's so many personalities that come in the way. And like one, I want to say right off the bat, for all of us, there's a bunch, but one that really comes on to take care of the energy and keep it safe is the performer. So being seen and heard and making sounds is vulnerable. And we believe that people might judge us. Now, whether or not you believe that to be true or not, or where you are on that part of your journey, if you're not in oneness, then you're probably believing that, right?
Yeah.
So there are personalities that come in to take care of our energy, and I call it the storefront. So it comes in front of me and says, I will take care of Anna, and I'll protect her from being hurt. And so all of a sudden our energy becomes protected, and there's nothing wrong with that until we really understand that there's a cost to that. And how I want to link into this right now then is the voice itself. Over time, those personalities of the pleaser, the perfectionist, the critic, all of those that are protective selves, they get like they're strangling us. Mm-hmm. And so the singing voice itself will light up the strangle. The singing voice itself will show us how compressed we are, how ungrounded we are, because our voice will say, "Oh, well, I'm talking right now, all is well." And I will go through my whole range, and if I can't feel a part of my body or a part of myself, or if I'm stuck, then I know that I have a personality that is squashing me to keep me safe. Did that make sense?
Yeah,
so I think we jumped into something really huge, didn't we?
You did. Deep. Here we go. Honestly, yeah. But I love it, and I think it's so valid. And I feel like some people would call that the inner child too, right? Like the scared inner child in different ages of that coming out too. And it's like, it's absolutely everything to just like be there for that voice and to use sound to listen to what it needs. Truly, truly epic. Like that's the work, I think, is that. So I love,
and I will say, like, just to add to what you're saying, because that's another beautiful way of looking at it, Anissa, right? So I would say it's the sound is the parent to the child. The sound parents the child, and the child, we can say, if we're really getting clear about this, is our energy body, is our essence that may not have been seen and heard in appropriate ways. And so is looking always to be seen and heard from appropriate, safe parents. And that's my job. And that's what I teach people how to do in the minutia and the nuance of what love really looks like, and how we can do that with ourselves in, like I said, the gentleness and the minutia of the father's attention and the mother's attention.
The whole like tripod type vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to your class, your session on Thursday,
Okay.
the journey and of our sacred voice, right? And where we'll be kind of going through this and on a journey through sound, right? Is where you'll be kind of guiding us through. And I'm just so excited because that whole philosophy and the fact that you have been like trailblazing this path for years now, you know, it must not have been easy for a long time. Now this stuff's starting to be like a little bit more understanding of it, but like just now and not even completely. So
Talk about not being seen and heard, right?
Oh my God. This is a hand of applause for you.
But here's the thing, I was out there in the world singing on stage, out there in the world creating injuries so that I would come home so I could learn how to figure out how to be with myself so I could go back out there again. That was the first half of my life, was really being in concert. And I traveled various parts of the world singing in major concert halls. I was in it to win it. You know, I have 4 albums, national theme songs, a songwriter. I was really in the performer.
Yeah. I've been wanting to check out your Doorway one as well. And so the Supremes too. You were with the Supremes.
I know.
Like,
it makes me feel patient, but I ended up doing a musical theater 1.5 year run doing something called Beehive at Stage West, Mayfield Inns in Edmonton, Calgary, and down east. And what we did is we brought Mary Wilson of the Supremes in to be our star.
Okay.
And then she took me out of the show to go touring with her through parts of Europe and the States because I was white, and she wanted to try to break away from being the Supremes. And I was, and also in this show, Beehive, I sang Carole King. I performed Carole King, and she was Aretha Franklin, and we did a duet that you can see on YouTube. All you have to do is put in Anna Beaumont and Mary Wilson, and it's in when we're in Washington, D.C., and somebody recorded it. So I put that up on YouTube, and it's a duet. And so she wanted to take me with her so that duet, which is like a battle of I'm white, she's black. It's a huge thing that she was wanting to do to break out of being just identified with the Supremes. So I was that pawn.
That's really crazy story.
It was crazy.
Oh my God. I'm going to look at this. And
you
so
have to look at this.
It'll be on YouTube. Okay, if anyone's watching and if you catch the recording, just let's YouTube that, because that's really fucking cool. Sorry for my language.
I will post it too. I can post it on my Instagram here for those who want to hear it. It's kind of epic. And I have the weirdest hair known to man. It's so strange. I have the strangest hair. Anyway, you guys.
So cool. And so, yeah, we basically have a star running our event on Thursday. So I don't know if anyone wants to miss it. I don't think you do. So, yeah, I'm so excited about it. And it's just going to be, I feel like we're going to get to lots of different spots in ourselves and just being with ourselves. Do you have any
that's it. Yeah, you know, for the people that are watching and they're like, oh, but I can't sing, or is this just for singers? You know, I just want to preface this. I have a little group, and on the Facebook group, there was a woman that said, as I'm doing my little humming exercises that you're giving us, I'm loading the dishwasher and feeding my kids. And for me, it just touched a chord as to what I want for people, to be able to make this everyday vibrational healing, everyday medicine, everyday singing. But and singing is great. Singing just like for the hell of it and playing around is great, but I have very specific, tried and true, years and years and decades of specific exercises that will do so much in 1 minute. If you will join me, I will show you. So we will do like a humming exercise, and really, I call it connecting the dots, understanding how, when you talked about your jaw being tight.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the case for so many people. And what that is a separation from here down. And what we want to do is raise the water level up to, you can even feel it happening, inclusivity of our eyes. And our eyes, as we go from this movement to this movement, guess what's happening in the other hand? It's going down to the water of your belly, because your eyes are a reflection of your belly. So in these very simple humming exercises, I will get people to help them, very tiny little movements to help the sound go up this way.
Okay. And how does it work that way? Like, I'm kind of curious. Like, I guess I don't really understand that part.
Yeah, okay, well, let's just do something really, really easy.
Okay.
So most of the time when people hum, they hum and it falls into what I call the trough of the throat. And there's a sense of it being garbled and thick inside of their throat. Yeah?
Okay.
So let's hum for a second. Yeah, I'm listening to you. Yeah. Yeah, so there's right on. Let me just hear you.
Okay.
Beautiful. So that is a fantastic sound, but you can probably even feel that it drops down into here.
Yeah, there's still a lot of tension happening. Yeah.
So to get it to go up here and get the block out so the sound can continue its desired journey of out the crown.
Okay.
All we do, Anissa, is stick the tip of the tongue. Try that.
The roof of the mouth?
No, the tip of the tongue is going to come out.
Oh.
Yeah. Now try not to hit the back of the neck. Yeah. Just line up. Right?
Wow. It's interesting because I could feel it, what you meant, and it's weird because like part of me was like, it's because I'm trying to feel it, because like placebo, but like I did feel something different there. That was interesting.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, so I could feel the water rising. I could feel the energy starting to go, oh, there's a different way out. It's not just the mouth. Oh, I see. We can go up and massage the bones and go up into all these places. I see. Okay. So as we stretch out, 1 second. This is my example. A slinky.
Okay.
Right?
Love this.
As we elongate and stretch out vertically, then you'll start to feel like your eyes fill up with water, because the energy is getting up there finally without it getting blocked here. The other thing that I want to say about you, to you, and is that do it one more time, but now cut down your volume 50%. Really light. There. Better.
Yeah. I felt my shoulders felt like, okay, let's just relax.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like we have pressure, like a pressure washer, with those.
Yeah.
We have so much energy inside of us that is like this pressure. And what are we doing? Because we don't know, because this is all new kind of consciousness. It's like a hand on the beach ball, pressing down our energy, because it's like, well, shit, how do I deal with how much energy I have?
Right.
How do I cope with that? Well, we have to create a channel. We have to create a channel. And it's not just up, but it's down as well. So in our session on Thursday, we're going to get detailed in a few exercises to help that idea of, well, what is she talking about? And does that mean anything? And can I do it? Maybe I can't do it, Maybe I won't understand. The thing is that I want to help everybody understand how healing their voice is. But not just as like some kind of sitting in a cave in India kind of healing. The kind of healing is I'm doing the dishwasher and humming and walking my dog and sighing or making one sound. But I know how to do it in a way that is opening me, not compressing me. Most people are singing way too loud, and their bodies can't handle it. Way too much volume, and it's locking people like a speed limit is going, stop.
Ooh, okay. Is that what was happening earlier?
Yeah.
Oops.
No, it's okay. Like, because what we're taught in this society is that more is better, louder is better. Oh, that girl has such a big voice, And what it's doing is it's swallowing people whole. And you know what is swallowing people whole? The performer.
The wanting attention and like.
Yes.
Yeah.
See me. And that's, if that is like, what's happening with the actual authenticity of the essence of that person is they're actually sleeping. It's so funny, right? And the performer or the pusher or the perfectionist or the pleaser or the dark patriarch, whoever it is from your story is running people like a puppet. Throwing them around until we wake up. And I don't mean that in any way that is like a harsh waking up. This is what I do, is help people wake up one little tiny piece at a gentle, loving time.
I like that a lot. It makes me feel like, it's simple and that we can do it like in our little moments. Like that is everything, because that's the work. Because then it's like more harmonious with each moment too, instead of like waiting for this one time to like, okay, I don't know.
Yes, let's integrate it into the moment and take 25 times a day. And I can see Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. Stephanie is an amazing singer. And she was a student of mine. And she's saying, you're right, Anna, how to send power from lightness. So, yes. We can't handle it. How much do we check out? Like, okay, we're going to do an hour and a half of yoga. And how much in time is like the mind going, well, what am I going to have for dinner? And you're doing the mechanics, but you're not actually really connecting to your essence. Connecting to our essence is the work of the voice. It's like the other way of me saying is I talk about light. Vibration is light. Vibration accesses light on the water. Light on the water is like your body of water. Your body is made up of water. Your voice is the vibration that gets used with the light of our attention, where sound and light connect like drops of beautiful nectar into our essence of our child body. And our body goes, you can feel it happening right now. Even as I'm talking about it, my essence is dancing, going. You can feel it, right?
Yeah.
We have to stroke our little animal of our body and our essence.
I love that. And just being gentler.
Yeah.
That's the word. Just more kind. Because you're right, we are that. We are all of that. And all of the other things are I like to call them gremlins. You have different names for them too, but like are just these programs into us. So I'm really looking forward to Thursday. It's going to be a blast. I really can't wait to do more of that. And so you also have a Facebook group if people wanted to join, right? It's
yeah. So I have Anna Beaumont. Anna Beaumont. You can go to that. There's my personal page and then my business page. Please join that one. And I'm very protective over my little group that you're in. For the people that do the work, that come to the workshop, they will be granted access to this other group. I'm not going to say the name of it because I need to keep it safe.
Yes, that's so fair because it is that kind of vulnerable space there. Good discernment there. Thank you. And so really looking forward to it. Do you have anything else to add? Or is there anything else here?
I will say that for those of you that decide that you want to come, we have Monday now, and it's on Thursday, that you feel the work coming towards you of this work of what I'm offering, and that you notice your reactions in your body as to how that makes you feel. Because we can work with what I am disturbing. People get disturbed in the best of ways when they're about to do one of these workshops, because it disturbs the status quo, and all the controllers that are here saying, no, I know how to do this. I don't know how to ask. Nobody's going to tell me what to do. Just be really present with any defensiveness on one side or vulnerability on fear on the other side. And really get the curiosity and the awareness around it like a loving parent, and saying, no, we're just going to go and have some fun and play. And I'm not going to analyze anybody's childhood. I'm not going to tell anybody that they can't sing. It is so innocent and loving and simple.
I love that. And I really feel like it's just a safe space, like you mentioned, with the group as well. And it's a nice place where they could ask you questions. Like you'll be there teaching live. So that's like a beautiful, beautiful thing as well, just to be together, journeying through our voice. And this is one tiny exercise that we did together just now. And it's like, just being open to the experience, just showing up to see. Maybe you want to dismantle this and be like, no, this isn't for me, but like to show up and just try and suss it out for your own self and feel, does this jive with me or no? Because then you can be like, oh no. But until we try and just give everything a go, I think we can't really completely, put it on the shelf. So, yeah.
Beautiful. Like if anybody's struggling with communicating, anybody's struggling with aches and pains and phantom pain. We're in a time right now in the world where we've been sent home to be with all of the crap that is showing up in each of us. And I shouldn't even say crap, because it's really, it's here for us, and it's compressed energy that we can expand, and we can put the light of our attention into that, and using the voice is an incredible marriage with that light of attention, light and vibration. So you may not even want to sing, but you're like, I've got this pain in my chest. My rib cage really hurts, and I don't know what's going on with that. And I can't even feel my pelvis. What is going on with that? I don't know why I can't. All of these pieces in our body, maybe you've pretzeled yourself into a yoga canoodle over the years, but you still are feeling pain in this way. Well, this is another way.
I love that, because vibration is everything, and it really is. We were saying earlier that it's that with meditation is just as important. Like, it's absolutely so necessary for us to explore through vibration, because that is our essence. That's us. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. I think the world is going to just really, well, I think that the world in this time could really benefit from it. Just from kind of understanding their own body, understanding what's coming up for them. Because, yeah, the world's pretty dense right now, to say the least. So,
yeah, and I feel this. I love what you're saying, and this, I just want to point out that the more you and I are speaking, the more light we are creating, because I can feel it. You can feel it too, right?
mm-hmm.
You can feel this area starting to the being seen. This is the feminine intelligence. We are speaking in a feminine intelligence of the consciousness, and the intelligence of our physical body is ancient and needs honoring and decoding so that we can bring it together with the masculine consciousness as a marriage.
Totally harmonized.
Yeah.
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 I feel it. I do feel that.
I know you do, and all of the amazing work you do and what you've gotten up to. And I have taken a few of your classes, when we last year, or it was the year ago, 2 years ago. And I know you know this, right? And you teach it. But there is a minutia and nuance, a subtlety within the voice that we need, like food. It's a nutrient. This is nutritious. So
you're right.
We could go on and on and on.
Yeah, we could. Well, we'll continue it for next time, and also Thursday. But I absolutely adore you. I'm so grateful to have you join us for this. I've been thinking of you since the beginning, as it is all kind of creating and trying to understand what this vagabond lifestyle is. It's all about liberation, self-liberating, and so this felt so divine and interconnected. And so thank you from the bottom of my heart.
You're welcome. Thank you for inviting me. And I'll see everybody on Thursday.
Yeah, the link will be on my profile here. You can just sign up there and it'll be directed there. So lots of love, friends. Enjoy your week, and we'll see you later.
Bye. Take care.
Bye. You too. Bye, you guys.
What you are doing